Kyle from Charred Remains. I'm here bringing you guys another war video. I wish I was coming to you guys with some better results this time, but I'm in Norsk right now. We did not come out on top. It was extremely disappointing. We should have beaten these guys. There was no reason that we couldn't have beat these guys. We were very evenly matched town hall wise. We just left a lot of stars on the board. It was just an off war for everybody. We're working with some things here, trying to figure out what we could have done better. I mean, these guys, they used a decent amount of their attacks, but they left stars. They didn't attack our top. It's just not something that should have happened. If you look at us, though, I mean, one stars, just hurting us. And we left 3 stars down in Town Hall 8s. It's just hard to figure out what exactly happened. Did everybody have a bad war? Maybe. Yes. What could we have done differently? This video, because of the way that the war turned out, it's a little bit of a different tone, I suppose. We're going to look at some attacks that just didn't go well because there's not a lot of good 3-star attacks to look at. Our Town Hall 9s did not get it done. We even the Town Hall 10s that were trying to attack Town Hall 9s, they just weren't there as well. But way too many 1-stars, way too many. And a lot of our Town Hall 8s, our Town Hall 9s had to come down and clear. So if your Town Hall 9s have got to come down to clear, or Town Hall 8s, and your Town Hall 10s are coming down to clear Town Hall 9s, and you're still not succeeding, it's just it's not going to end well. So we're gonna show the one. There was a couple of bright spots, but a couple of good attacks here. Beast on the attacking is equal. That's good to see. Him. He's a pretty new Town Hall 9. Just started attacking Town Hall 9. So we're gonna look at Sir Francis, though, leader of the clan. And this attack wasn't perfect or anything, but and it was pretty close. But so we've all seen this base before. He's gonna let his golem here and just start creating his funnel. He's going to put a lot of wizards up here, and that mortar's going to be firing on him, but wizards can take a few mortar shots before they start going down, so that's going to be okay. You know that the double bombs are right here and right here, and so gets the clan castle pull, drops his second golem. You're going to see he's going to have a little bit of trouble getting the queen to get to the dragon, so the golems are going to take a lot of heat here. It ends up being okay. There was other stuff that was able to take the dragon out. Actually kind of kept the queen out of the way here. Drops the jump spell, pretty decent placement there. Takes the queen out real quick. You're going to start seeing hogs come out here soon as soon as they start clearing out the core here. They're going to be coming here from the north. It's going to be a 3-finger drop on the 3 defenses. Here they come. And then he's going to send his next pack in here from the due west. So, pretty evenly split group. He does this because of the bombs that are by the Teslas here. He doesn't want all of them going to the same spot. And, if the pathing doesn't work right and they all end up taking it in the face. Luckily, that Tesla, though, was in between the bombs, so it didn't really matter too much. Throws his last heal down. There's not a lot, but there's a lot of point defenses left here, so it gets pretty close. He starts dropping his cleanup troops, and if you noticed at the beginning, this was a 2-minute and 55-second raid, and so that's gonna take some time. And was pretty close here. I mean, this last Tesla, if you look at it, this hog, we'll zoom in here. I mean, look how close this was, and just a sliver. So now we'll zoom out here, and it's cleanup time, and there aren't a lot of cleanup troops left. There was just enough, so what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna fast forward through this. Puts the rage on the king. The wizards are doing work. Thank goodness that hog was still there, or else this would not have been a clear. This was a clear by a sliver. But good job. Needed those clears. Didn't get enough of them. So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to look at some planning, and I don't want anybody to think I'm bullying them just because I picked you. There was just some attacks that I watched where I thought particularly it showed there was a lot of things that could have been done better, and so I just want to show that. So our number 4 Blazer, I wasn't in this war, so everybody kind of got bumped up a spot. So Blazer was our number 4 this war, and he came all the way down to number 11. And you're going to see him do a go-ho here. And it's not a bad base. This base is spread out, not a ton of places for double giant bombs. I'm counting 1, 2, maybe in here, not a ton of spots for double giant bombs, and you'll just see a lot of things that could have been done better. So we'll get this started here. He's gonna drop his hogs. He drops 3, 4, and then a 5th. I'm not sure about the 5th one. I mean, the defense was pretty much dead, and the castle was about to be pulled before he even dropped that one. And it's not like he was going for a big bomb here either. So if you're gonna invest that much, 25 troop spaces for just the lure and not get anything else, I think your troops could have been spent better here. Now you're gonna watch as he struggles now to get a proper lure or a proper anchor. That comes down to scouting. I mean, he'd get it, and things do get taken care of here, but drops that golem, and that level 4 dragon is just gonna roast him, and this is all hit points that could be used later. Doesn't create a funnel at all. Just didn't even think about it, and loses this Barb King. Watch how much this Barb King takes out here. I think he's taken out 3 buildings now. Shallow jump spell. This queen is just sitting behind this wall, just crushing everything, crushing the golems, crushing wizards, and the king is dead now, like I was saying, and I think he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings before he died, and that's just not what you can do. Queen finally comes in and kills the other queen, and he's gonna drop his hogs. So, like I was saying, there's not a whole lot of too many places here where there can be giant bombs, and he drops this heal spell here on top of a air defense and a little bit on that expo. Misses that big bomb, drops another heal spell where there's no way that they're gonna path there. He drops it on the town hall. He drops it on the king, and maybe that, but they're never gonna touch it. He's out of heal spells. All of his hogs die at that next bomb. It was you can tell when somebody doesn't plan an attack, and you need to know where heal spells are going to be dropped. You need to know when, where to drop them. You can't drop heal spells where the hogs aren't going to go. So I'm not going to watch this bleed out anymore. It's just a bunch of wizards dying. And through this, they're just going to finish off. And, with proper planning, there weren't double giant bomb spots. This was a very clearable base. So we lost 68 to 70. So if this base was properly done, no reason it shouldn't have been cleared. It's 70 to 70. All right. Next, I'm gonna show you here. We had a couple of we had 3 town hall 8s, and some of them weren't cleared by town hall 9s, which that's just you're not using the right troops. Just use your max loons and your dragons and just roll over. No reason. I don't care how boring it is. We need the stars. We're gonna watch here is show. He was attacking. He's our number 26. He's attacking number 27 here, and so he just makes the smallest mistake. It's a very small mistake, but one that's very avoidable. So he sends this dragon on both of these army camps, and this it looks like the way that you want it to look. And then he drops that dragon and that dragon. By putting those dragons there, he basically just took them out of doing anything useful. He could have had more dragons backing up this dragon that's about to take it in the face from the air defense right before it goes down, and you would have had all of those troops space not wasted, taking out air defenses, doing what you need them to do. He does get all of the air defense down. You'll see this. I would have liked to have seen a deeper rage spell here. I know you want to get him going as soon as you can, but he loses the balloons then pretty early on. But all the air defenses down. But the cost at which it took to get all these balloons down or these air defenses down, and how many point defenses are still left, it's just not. It's just there's not enough troops here at the end. They're going to get caught up on all these junk buildings, and they're gonna get singled out. And dragons kill things quickly, but not as quick as a P.E.K.K.A. or something. So these point defenses are just gonna watch. You're gonna watch as they slowly eat these dragons alive. So spread that funnel out a little bit more. Get it so that your troops are moving evenly throughout the base. Don't take 2 dragons and just send them on a Sunday stroll down the side of a base. So only 10% is going to be left when this is over. We're not going to watch the rest of this here. We'll just fast forward here through it. He's going to get to about 90% here, and it's done. And so the 2 stars from a very clearable hog base with no double giant bombs, you were at 70. This one more star down here, or either one of these town hall 9s clearing town hall 8s, and we're looking at 72, 73 to 70, and we would have. There's just no way that we should have lost this war. So guys, I'm sorry about the tone of this. I'm not trying to bully anybody, and everybody, nobody did well this war. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that, but from what I was able to tell, nobody performed up to the standards of Charred Remains. I mean, nobody had a good war. Beast had a good war. Good war, Beast. Nice job. One person had a good war. Went beast mode. So, I hope you guys learned something from this. Scout your bases. Practice your taps. Have a plan. Clear bases. Get stars. High fives. Alright? As we like to say here in Charred Remains, and what we have and will be saying for the next several days, is live, learn, and clash.